know what I'm saying? This overall event is brought to you by LA Shift, Rosewoods VR, you know what I'm saying? It's an overall vibe. We here to have a good time with y'all. You know what I'm saying? We got a great lineup of poets, you know what I'm saying? Really some sensational talents, you know what I'm saying? You're really about to get blessed tonight. But first thing we want to do is overall give a special shout out to QT's event center. You know what I'm saying? Can we get a round of applause? Yeah, they got some food, some refreshments if y'all overall need that. Overall to the left, overall to the right. Let's get it. So tonight what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up the floor for any poets that aren't on the lineup. It's just overall open mic. So you know you can come up here, share some of the things you've been working on, overall get a vibe, get a feel for how people respond to it. Y'all fucking with that? Yeah. Whoa. Y'all fucking with that? Yo. Any open mic takers? The floor is yours. Okay, we got one. Let's give him a round of applause. Yeah. Whoa. So, what's your name, man? Okay, your name's Patrick. You gotta tell the people where they can follow you and find you.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't be on social media, so.
Okay, so you just about to perform and you about to share this work. So listen, I'm gonna pass you this mic. The floor is yours, Patrick. Everyone, one more time, let's give him a warm welcome.
How y'all doing tonight? I just got a little something on my mind I've had for years, you know. Please don't laugh too hard in your head, but it's very emotional, so. Bring me to tender thoughts when I used to glare at your natural glow, but moments later, one of us had to change. Some of us don't have the luxury to turn it on and off. Makes me question, were you really here for me or just you? Enough about me. As usual, this is about us. I'm a man, no shame to admit, I felt alone and you did too, but neither of us were mature for that conversation. Let's talk real, shall we? I used to know a girl called Love. Not L-U-V, but remembering from the days counting 1, 2, 3, we spelled that different than today, which was L-O-V-E from what Granny taught us. You remember you both were one of each other's favorite person to be around when I introduced both of you? Let me reiterate, I still love you no matter how offensive you get, clearing space for me to put up my defensive walls. V, airy, same walls that don't come up ready and guarded when I need a hero. E, wonder why I can't get past you to max out on the bench when I used to hulk up and start. You took me off the court from being a man on a roster, no idea of when I should have been the only star player, champion Goliath all wrapped in one. But you know managers out of heart lie. But alas, let's be real. At the end of the day, hold on, let me spit this out. I still love her.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thank you, Patrick. Thank you for sharing that, man. All right, y'all. So, you know, tonight is going to be an overall night of being vulnerable, of overall, you know, sharing some of your innermost thoughts, you know, so everyone got a lot going on. So they use poetry as a very creative tool to express themselves. So, you know, as we listening with our eyes, our ears, let's make sure we're keeping all that open. Do we have anyone else who want to bless the stage tonight for the open mic portion before we get into the main? Anyone? Going once? Going twice? Going 3 times? So perfect. All right, so oh yes, sirskis. How you doing, man?
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing well. Just be sure to introduce yourself.
I'm sorry I hesitated. Y'all want to hear this joke? I came up in the shower. I was just Alright, so look, real talk though. My name is Bryant. You can find me on all social media platforms, except for Facebook right now, but like Instagram and Twitter at Hey Love, I'm Bryant. But I'm a something I was thinking about before I came here. If the universe is infinite, next to similar instances spanning further than limitless, then how is our existence significant? It's crazy how the ego's interference with our perspective of the matrix that we living in got us thinking what we thinking is significant in any sense. But what is sense and what makes it? Money talks, but the shallow never hold conversations. Heavy lifting till the death of me. Gem dropping just for release from some of the pressure. Stevie Wonder, some will never see. Born to be blind, I don't pay no mind. Still gonna love you when you hate me, cause for mine I ride. Outcast in the streets, going idlewild. What you expect from the traumatized? What do I know? Thank you.
Come on now, come on. Let's give him some snaps. Yeah. So you see, tonight's gonna be a night filled with just a variety of the human experience. Everyone sharing their conscious, sharing what they got. Right now, we want to make sure the floor is open. Is there anyone else who would like to share some of the things they've been working on?
Can I share something I've been working on? It's not finished.
Well, yeah. But you're like a main poet. Are you trying to do that now? You trying to take the stage now?
No, I'm trying to it's not what I'm.
Okay, yeah. Come on, Dominic. Come on. Y'all down for that? Y'all trying to hear this? If y'all trying to hear this, make some noise. Yeah.
It's not finished. Oh, thank you. So it's not finished, but it's something I kind of just found in a notebook, and I feel like I should add to it. That's just it. Nothing's wrong. And you would think that that's a good thing. Healing. But losing things hurt. That's my cripple. I get attached. Get selfish. This is mine. And that's mine too. My hurt, my struggle. Starts to feel like home. Call me a hoarder. Scrapes and cuts are my friends. I love our deep talk. I love our deep thought. Oh my God, I can't talk. I love our deep talks. Tears a source of nourishment. Constantly quenching my thirst. Oh, the blood. Delicious.
So when were you gonna tell me you was a vampire? All right, but yeah, y'all. All right, look, so we got a great overall stage. Is there anyone else that's interested in sharing some of the things they've been working on? You know, it's your chance, man. You know what I'm saying? You just come up. Roses are red, violets are blue. You know the lights look better when I'm next to you.
Y'all want to hear a joke?
Yeah.
All right, cool. What did the 0 say to the 8? Nope. Think about it.
Some weight.
Nope.
Damn.
0.
Nope. Nope.
Yes. That's not okay. We're ready.
It said, "That's a nice belt you have on."
I was pretty darn close.
Thank you. I'm steady. I just want to tell y'all a joke.
You gotta break that down.
Yo, 0, and then like when you put a belt on the 8.
There you go, delete effect.
So yeah, you know. So yeah, let's keep it going. So we got A lot of great poets. Y'all trying to hear those poets? Y'all trying to get into it? If you trying to get into that, let's make some noise. All right, so up first we have Kata. Kata, do you want to bless the stage?
I ain't even know how to spell. Yeah, for sure, bro.
Whoa, what's poppin'? Hey, first, I really appreciate y'all for coming. Like, real spill. Y'all didn't really know how much it took to get out here. Like, it was really raw, though. And I appreciate the hostess of the mostest holding the camera. She raw. I appreciate her daughter. Woo! She raw, too. You know what I'm saying? One more woo. Where the woo's at? Woo! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. But, well, hey, y'all can hear me? All right, cool. So, I'm going to run this poem. It's called You Care. I did it yesterday for people who was there, but I don't give a fuck.
Yes, do it again.
Yeah, you feel me? You feel me? But, Pete, you care. Would you care if when you share what I have with another person, I get misplaced? Would you care if I get offended when you give your body to somebody that you've deemed to have love as worthy as mine? Oh yes, I find it interesting that you'd say you care. Like you'd have such empathetic features. Like when I said I loved you, it was in a contract that I would provide to you for no reason. I remember I used to carelessly waste my finances, but since messing with you, I have no finances. And now I'm financing, wondering why I even spent it. When I said I'll give you everything you ask, you must not have thought I meant it, and I'm flabbergasted. You said I'm clear to understand. You said my heart was much like yours and pain could never make you a fan. You said you'd be my rock, yet slip through my fingers like sand, and that makes me sick. The type of sickness that bears no conditions, no advertisements, medications, its only symptoms is buckling knees, weeping till 1 but sleeping at 3, and the only help you'll have from me is by telling me get over it. No explanations, no receipts of payments, yet still paying. I was wondering if what you say is gonna ever match what you do. My heart is the engine that thinks it can, but it'll crash if I see you at this station. Lack of oxygen, dehydration, I'll flatline faster than COVID patients, and you'll be the one to check for my insurance. Just tell me what you want from my will so that I can give without wasting so many years of my ears being under deception. I catch you and you act more reckless. This is why fathers teach their sons not to talk so much, because they'll always say you ain't shit from their perspective, saying things like, I'm stuck. We can't move. When the real reason is that you can't find ways to walk in my shoes, heart too big for chest like yours, size too big for feet like yours, or too bold, radiant for eyes like yours, but still I'm yours and I'm sick. The type of sickness that bears no conditions, no advertisements, medications, its only symptoms is if you repeat this illness after an attempt to repeat affairs, you find out what's really there is a threat to destroy your will to Smith like Jada Pickett. Nightmares, I'm having nightmares again. You say you care in the words we share, but the actions you show seem so emotionless, and the only advice you have for me is by telling me, get over it.
So yeah. If you vibe with that, I need to make some noise. Yeah. So we have Static. Static came all the way from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. A lot of these poets actually came from Baton Rouge, Louisiana to bless y'all, to share their talents with y'all. So will y'all please give a warm welcome for Static to the stage.
Hello. How y'all feeling? All right, cool. First off, let's get some noise for yourselves for coming here, for the vibes, for the energy. Let me get some snaps. You know what I'm saying? Let me get some cheers for drinking water today. Let me get them vibes going on. It's a little too quiet in here. Y'all need to drink some more water. All right, cool. It be like that. I'm gonna catch me a seat real quick. But I wanted to ask y'all another joke. Hey, it be like that. What kind of car does an egg drive? An egg?
Shell. An eggshell?
Nope.
I feel like that was the gas question. What gas is an egg? You got it. Real dad. Real close.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
A Volkswagen.
Oh.
Hey, yo, swag. You said you was on point. You should have been on
Yeah.
I promise you I'm not a comedian. That's just an icebreaker, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? But I do got a poem for y'all, I promise. And this joint is called Truth. Hello? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Loud, clear? Alright, cool. What is your truth? I often wonder that for myself. And as long as I think and I wonder, I never really seem to come up with an answer. It's almost as if I've been dropped out of the sky and landed into a forest that I've never seen before, unknown to my familiar locations. I often sit and wonder and think and look at this now isolated me and wonder what is truth. See, it seems that we all wonder the same thing, all lost within the woods, yet unable to reach each other, almost as if they're just so far away. And oftentimes I feel as if this soil is meant to grow, yet do I have the seeds to plant it? And if I plant the seeds, is there enough water to keep this plant alive? Keep me alive? And often, I seek my truth, just as you seek yours, just as they seek theirs, all within these woods. And over time, I come to build a cabin, a home, Wi-Fi. And over time in these woods, they are yet familiar, yet still so mysterious. And just as we all search to find our own cabin in these woods, I ask you this: what is your truth? Thank you. Oh yeah, if y'all want to follow me on Insta or Twitter, STXTIC. Thank you.
Whoa.
It's toxic.
So yeah, let's give a warm snap for Static. Up next we have alright, don't kill me now. Daya.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
You actually said it right though.
Yeah,
We good?
perfect. I ain't got a doubt of this.
Hey, first timer.
The vibes. If you want to follow me on social media, I'm _Queen, because you know sometimes we gotta save ourselves. This one is this.
Whoa.
This one is called The Greatest Showman. An open letter to my lover. I haven't written it forever, but if I could, I would compose the acoustics to my heart song. Transfer this body into guitar, grasp my neck with strong and masculine hands. You have a way of making me feel everything and nothing all at once. That way I don't mind bending and contorting for you. You've always understood my melodies with such precision. You strung my strings with such admirations, turning keys like you do thoughts. All I see is you on this spectrum. I've always understood your anatomy. Now all you have to do is harmonize for me. I've kissed you into my sheet music. You become muse for this artist. Etch and sketch your name upon flesh to show you that my penmanship is a little bit more permanent. Praying that you don't forget the lyrics that I'll pencil for you into my notes. Love won't always be in a chord, but the chords will always sound magical together. Remembering to be cautious with our tone. Music can be so damn temperamental, and on the days we strain our vocal cords, and the music seems to distort and fall on deaf ears, fading into silence, into the background, into nothingness. Improvisation will become our allies. The theatrics aren't always needed when creating music, because the magic in the music has always been you. You become my aesthetic, my medicine. You're the very pulse that vibrates through this vessel. I feel your heart beating as you play. amplifying bass lines of emotion that drum lines its way through this body, turning solos into collaborations. We sound so much better as a duet. You are the greatest showman, always mastering my composition. Now all you have to do is keep playing for me. Okay. This is another one. It's called Imagine That. He said, girl, tell me who that pussy for. I said, nigga, I have conversation for you all, but pussy for one. Imagine thinking you captain of this ship when you don't even much got a hook. No longer getting into disagreements over who has possession of this treasure chest. Actually, I'm quite nauseated with you niggas and government officials telling me what to do with all my legs. Imagine. Next, they're gonna tell me to keep my legs open, but my mouth shut. I mean open. They love a mouth that gags, but not one that throws up all the reasons. Y'all should stop talking about our goddamn uterus. Stop telling my good sis it's okay that family secrets like claim and Garden of Eden, like parasites in soil yet to be fertilized, take fruit to clear mental. I mean forbidden fruit. How you mad at us for some shit Eve did? Family indiscretions don't stay hidden underneath rugs just because you can sweep really hard. And just because you get up on Sunday morning and pray and Bible thump the pervert out of uncles that pray over little girls. So you telling me you want flower to bloom even when she ain't bloomed herself. And if you keep flower, they call you welfare junkie, a government assistant type hoe. Why you make all them babies if you can't raise them, bitch? Creating trap doors that earthquake beneath your feet. No company elho in this box they signed, sealed, and delivered as a bill, trampling all over women's rights. I forgot. We have the right to spread our legs and get on our knees before you, but we gotta stay quiet, or our dreams and aspirations might butterfly its way out of our mouths, and you know that manifestation should be real. I'm convinced you niggas actually hated your mothers growing up. If she had enough courage to open mouth and swallow you, let me chill, because she was pro-life and that was her choice. Suffocating the life out of those already in the land of the living won't make you breathe better. So concerned about babies that they used to rip from their mother's smile, selling them to the highest bidder because you get a baby. You get a baby, but you don't get no damn abortion, or they'll lay that pussy graveyard, even though these niggas used to crawl to the side of the crevice, ejaculating children to disappear. I think that's premeditated child abandonment. Stop calling sister and murderer, policing uterus, when you should be policing the motherfucking police. I'm sure that all those bodies could fill up abortion clinics. I damn sure don't see you waving your Bibles and your sign outside the police station that drop bodies, like leftover Mardi Gras bees, collecting bodies with street sweeper, hold it down, make it look cute. And if you clean up this mess before tomorrow, they won't even notice. They'll label you hero, and as long as you smile in the photo, they gonna think you did some good shit. Imagine only giving a fuck about a life after it's taken until it becomes this here body. He said, girl, tell me who that pussy for. I said, imagine. It belongs to the U.S. government.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all feeling yourselves? You feeling yourself? If you feeling yourself like the man in the front row, I need y'all to make some noise. Yeah. Hey, brother, what's your name, man? What's your name? Shout out to Rob, man. Rob turned up right now. Yeah. Big Rob, not the little one. Say it again for the people in the back.
Big Rob, little one.
Yeah. So listen. Do y'all like surprises?
No.
Alright, that's good. It's not a surprise. It's a treat. Y'all like treats?
Yeah.
Yes. Alright, if y'all like some treats, make some noise, because we about to welcome DQ to the stage.
How everybody doing after this? Get food, smoke break, whatever you had to do. Alright, I'm gonna just sing a little quick song for y'all. Let it get back to the poetry. Kiss me I'll follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, then you're the best part. Oh, you're the best part. Oh, the best part is the sunrise and those brown eyes. Yes, you're the one that I desire. When we wake up and we make love, you make me feel so nice. You're my water when I'm stuck in the desert. You're the Tylenol I take when my head hurts. Won't you give yourself to me? Give it all. I just wanna see it. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I'll follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, then you're the best part. Oh, you're the best part. Oh, you're the best part. Find me on Instagram, and it's underscores every time I stop. But DUHKWERRE, and then you're gonna see my face pop up or the Aquarius pop up. But DUHKWERRE, yes, the Aquarius.
Hey, listen, man. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. I'm vibing. Yeah. So how y'all feeling? Y'all feeling good? Y'all enjoyed the treat? I know y'all ain't like surprises, but y'all like treats, so we have something special for y'all. How y'all feeling? Y'all ready for some poetry? Y'all hearts, y'all minds, y'all souls is open to hear some words from some poets? Yeah? Okay, let's do it. Without further ado, can we welcome Faith to the stage?
This poem will be called My Expectations Sell Me, Sell Me. So I just want to put you in a blurred sea. I just want this imaginative mind to break under pressure. Have you not yet to understand I'm your expectations? You match this dream with these different faces. Nice to meet you, I'm lust. I disguise myself as a love you can trust. I always will hurt you in the end, I'm the joker. You let your eyes deceive you. I win last in every poker. Every game is in my hands and I play it like it's chess. You don't know my next move, but I see what you're hoping for next. So let me see what I can do. You're always gonna hope for the best. So why not sell you a vivid dream so clear you'll buy it anyway? You keep looking for answers. Once I come at your answer, you'll think you need me every day. Wrap me in a beautiful lie. Little do you know I'm causing hell behind your lustful eyes. Once I'm unraveled, you're baffled at the surprise of the surface you see. I'm your false dreams that weren't made for your reality. I'm another one lucky dream that slipped away. Have I called your heart fatality? This is what you should have expected, how I'm expectations. I kind of lay back and let the magic of my manipulated mind set free. I make things look easier than what the eye is anxious for, or what the mind can't see. See, they wish for me. I give daydreams of what your current reality cannot meet with. I give daydreams of what your current reality cannot meet with. Every meeting here in this girl's mind is complex, but it's something to work with. I withdrew from her and her destiny just to do a little trick. She knows that this expectation, I am a dream that comes with. And that's my first one. This is the second. My heart no longer indulges in the things that are forever broken. No longer scarred by the words my enemies have spoken. I know now that things that surround me must ground me, as well as a love that's meant for me to protect me, won't neglect me. Found by the universe to finally put myself first. I've let go of my painful past, no longer letting the misery sing. Sativa to my soul, I accept what God has left to bring. And for more, my poetry page is Spark the Brain. Will spark to the brain. Thank you.
Well, can we get another round of snaps, please? So up next, we have again from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, here to bless y'all. If y'all are ready to welcome Max to the stage, let's get a warm welcome of applause.
So I wrote this poem when I was like really, really depressed. It's not titled, but I wrote it a few days ago, so hope you like it. I drown more when I dip my waist into an empty bathtub. Love is shedding tears when my loved ones ask me to be strong for them while they cry. Saying goodbye is always unplanned. Applying SPF is always frustrating when every sunscreen makes me look like a glazed donut or the ghost of a glazed donut. My depression tends to glaze over the happy memories of my childhood as I get older. I wrote the book, The Sun's Flower, because I've met very few black girls who got to be kids before becoming women. Maybe if I leave my diary unlocked, someone will read enough to hug me a little longer. Maybe if I wrote poems out of all the things that happened to me these past few years, people will stop calling my poetry cute. Maybe if I start saying things happen for me and not to me, the universe will stop sending me abusive situationships and insecure men to happen. Trauma has left me with life lessons I could have lived without. I mean, I've learned it takes a lot to kill me. I've learned healing is whooping my ass a lot more than soothing me.
Yeah.
I've learned bees don't sting unless provoked and that everybody reaps what they sow. I get angry when I'm depressed. People only comfort the crying textbook face of depression. That must be why I'm written as a villain of everyone's story when they do me wrong. I've never heard a genuine apology. I've never heard a raindrop slide before it taps. I've never stopped crying over people and nights that were supposed to make me stronger. I wish I didn't remember the last time someone held me while I cried. I wish I didn't wish they were still holding me. I showered because a tub full of water might hold me longer. And that was my first poem. And this next poem is Please Stay. That's the title. And it's a love letter to anybody who's feeling as depressed as I was when I wrote the first poem. I don't know who I'm talking to right now, but please stay. I listen when you think no one hears you. I wait for your call when you hesitate to dial my number. My arms are open when you need to be held. My arms are reaching towards you. All you have to do is take my hands. I can't save you, but I can show you that people are kind and love exists outside of commercial romance and life is beautiful and yours is worth saving. Please stay. For every person you can't imagine missing you, there's another person who can't imagine another day without you. There's a star with one less person to notice her in the dark. There's a moon who will crawl through your blinds to search for you and a sun who will wake up out your bed alone. You are no less of a person if you being gone makes this much of a difference. Every flower you haven't picked yet will ache without your touch. Every beam of moonlight that lays over your bed will twist and turn without the hills and valleys of your physique beneath the sheets. Every song you've yet to hear will lose its rhythm without your hips. Dopamine will lose its pleasure, serotonin will lose its joy, and I just might lose my everything if I lose you. I don't know who I'm talking to, but please stay. And that was my second poem. So my last poem is another love letter that I wrote for somebody who was like really going through it, and I didn't really have the right words to like, you know, tell them, because you never really have the right words. But I did listen to what she was going through, and I wrote this poem as a response, and it's called Good Night. If no one's on their way to tell you good night, I'll bring you extra blankets and fix you a cup of chamomile tea I know you won't finish before falling asleep. I'll set your alarm and switch your phone to do not disturb till the morning. I'll wrap your hair in satin and fold the laundry on your bed. I'll kneel beside you with clasped hands and harmonize your prayer with the heart begging your God for mercy. I'll remind you your heart says more than enough when you run out of words to speak for it. I'll pull you up from the floor and tuck you in and whistle tunes from the rainforest and hum lullabies from the beachside and hold you between the cool side of the pillow and the cool light of the moon and tell you if you're worried about tomorrow it's too soon. If no one's on their way to tell you good night, I'll cut off the lights and remind you you tried. You tried your hardest, your best, gave it your all plus more, and if you didn't try at all, then that's fine too. You just wasn't ready for all that. You wasn't ready for that heartache, that headache, that shoulder ache, that if I don't lay down, this burden I stand to carry will lay me out. Tell me, what's hard work without being alive to celebrate with rest? What's a long day without the night to lift another endless shift off your chest? What's the world without you? What's the world without me to lay beside you and tell you you are truly everything? You are everything this world needed today just by waking up. You are everything this world will wait for until you wake up. And if no one is on their way to thank you for doing what you can and being the person I miss the most, if you weren't here, I won't leave without telling you good night. I don't know who I'm talking to, but please stay. Thank you.
Wait, Max, before you go, you gotta tell the people how they can follow you, how they can stay in touch. You know what I'm saying?
So my Instagram. Oh, so I published 3 books by myself. Yeah, so I'm going to like order some more books. Thank you. So I'm currently sold out, but I'm gonna order some more so y'all can buy them. And it's in the link of my bio, and my social medias is MAXX, the word and the word poetry. Thank you.
Up next, can we welcome Dominique?
Okay, cool. The quiet stand is where I feel inadequate. Pastor's daughter is never good enough. No matter how high my notes, is never a high enough sacrifice for your approval. I'm always fighting for a spot in your heart. I should come to you like a member in need of prayer. And maybe you'll care for me like one of your sheep. Maybe you love me. Hold a conversation with me without walking out on the phone. Maybe you actually try to talk to me without yelling. You snap your fingers about at me, but I'm your daughter, not your slave. All I wanted was for you to talk to me. All I wanted was to be close to you. Daddy, you never spoke love to me, so I never really learned. I speak broken love as a language. out here trying to be in love with someone, anyone, I can't even speak to. I didn't have the best father figure, maybe not even the best discipline. So I call my lovers daddy. Makes me feel like my old self, back in my younger days, when my daddy was innocent. Now my daddy is a trail of old lovers. Get love from my daddy, makes me feel like my daddy loves me. Get high off daddy, get closer to daddy. Think I'm falling in love with daddy, just to have daddy leave me like my daddy. I don't want it. I'm starting to think that I should stop ignoring myself. Because all it makes her do is speak louder. Now she's yelling at me. Get us some help. Why won't you help us? Maybe this is why everyone leaves. My shadow is too big for my body and I don't know how to stop it. So rather than force forever on someone, anyone, because I don't want to be alone, I've decided to marry myself. Fuck. I decided to marry myself. Oh shit. Okay, hold on.
Take your time.
I know. I call myself trying to not record this thing, trying to remember it. Yeah. So I decided to marry myself. Fuck, what is that? Yo, they call me Dory, so it really just bungee jumps off the brain. Thank you, whoever said that. Yeah. I take my depression out on dates. My tears and I take long walks on the levee, and it's so romantic because I sacrifice my happiness so she can have her freedom. And if that's not love, I don't know what love is. Now one that I don't remember. Day 14. I left her over there, and by her, I mean myself, laying on the ground. She be begging for help. I left her over there. I am realizing that I am still a caterpillar, wanting nothing more than to fly away like the butterfly I'm supposed to be. I call myself an artistic butterfly, yet I hate caterpillars. I hate me. Maybe that's why I used to throw caterpillars in ant piles, because I hate myself, because I like to see myself suffer. I put myself in the worst of predicaments and watch myself try to get away. Yet something in me craves to struggle. Call me a sadist, but I love seeing you in pain. I left her over there, being devoured, asking for help, and I just watched. So yeah. You can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is actually artistic_butterfly. Yeah, I have a poetry page, I have a makeup page, so feel free to follow me, and thank you.
Up next, can we welcome Amaya to the stage? Can we get a warm round of applause? Yeah.
Neither one of my poems have a title. They never seem to have a title, but the first one is, I know what love is almost. I know love is a thing that makes me scream, cry, and smile all in one day. And no matter how much you hurt me, it's a thing that allowed me to let you stay. I know what love is almost. There's something about it that I can't quite grasp. The reason why I won't last is still confusing to me. And no one can No one made it clear enough. No one has made it clear enough for me to see. But if in specific seasons, I seem to know what love is almost. And this is the second one. My friend usually doesn't think before she talks. But in this moment, she knew exactly what needed to be said. Life is a puzzle with differentiated pieces. We just have to figure out how to make them fit. I swore I was fed up with shit. I don't understand life and the way it flows because it feels like I go head to head with it every day, and I continually take the blows. I've done nothing but be kind to everyone I've seen, and only when you've pushed me too close to the edge is when I've become mean. But now it's time for everyone to see that you're going to have a new villain in your story. And her name is Karma. And may she make you silent with no ways to speak lies, the foolish lies of love off of your tongue. May she blind your eyes to yourself because the world involves more than just you and your dreams. But you made it seem pretty. May she take the touch out of your hands so you can't trace the bodies of a real woman again. May she take the feeling out of your dick so you can't feel the warmth and grip that lies within these hips. Just in case you need to be reintroduced, your new friend is Karma, and she's a bitch.
Yo, wait. Before you go, you know what you gotta do, man. You gotta tell the people how they can follow you and avoid karma.
My Instagram is Bella Ame. It's BELLEAME__. My poetry page and bakery page is also in my bio.
Yo, and then she mentioned she bakes. Yeah,
Yes.
you know, since she got the goods.
She bakes amazing cupcakes. I'm her friend, y'all. And I fully advocate her cupcakes.
This girl was quiet the whole night.
Wait.
You was quiet the whole night.
We definitely gonna continue this, but tell the people one more time about these cupcakes. Come on, you gotta tell them about these cupcakes.
Hey, y'all. So, I'm not going to use this.
All right, yeah, let's go. Keep going.
Her cupcakes are amazing. It comes in multiple, flavors. She makes it homemade. It's her recipe, y'all. You can't get it anywhere else, so don't buy that fake shit. But yes, I advocate for her. Invest in black businesses.
Yeah, we stand by businesses. So, up next, please welcome KJ. Wait, listen. Before this man come up to the stage, y'all gotta welcome this man to the stage. Y'all ready for this? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
Check the swag, though.
How y'all doing? Like, y'all hear me? See, part of my poem had a little singing in it, and I can't sing, and I gotta follow up on his singing. So, just bear with me. All right. This for all the fellas out there who going through the same trouble. I want y'all to listen close. Girlfriend, I'm gonna tell your boyfriend, yeah, tell him, ooh, exactly what we're doing, yeah. Tell him what you do to me late at night when the wind is free. Girlfriend, I'm gonna show your boyfriend, yeah, show him, ooh, the messages I've been saving, yeah. Show him how you feel inside and how love could not be denied. Oh, we're gonna have to tell him you'll only be a girlfriend of mine. Girlfriend, you really making me mad. 2 a.m, you laid up in this bed, hitting my phone, talking about how he make you sad. I really don't give a fuck.
Yes, sir.
If you don't know what he doing, keep chasing me around, that relationship gonna get ruined. And when you choose me, you gonna be disgusted, cause I'ma move around cause you can't be trusted. Girlfriend. You better tell your boyfriend. Yeah. Tell him exactly what we're doing. Yeah. Tell him what he needs to know, or he may never let you go. That's my baby was playing in my notebook.
Yo. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling good?
Yeah.
Y'all feeling like y'all gotta tell y'all boyfriend something? Oh yeah. KJ, you forgot to tell people how they can follow you, brother.
My bad. Look, find me on Instagram. I was Foolish KJ, but now it's Super Duper KJ. Cause I'm the man.
Yeah.
I'm the man.
Yeah.
If you need anything, I'm the man.
3 times on your top.
Yeah. So, ladies, if you need a man, a side man, D man, we got one. Super Duper KJ.
Super duper.
Up next, we got. I need y'all. All right, this right here. This is a special poet. You know what I'm saying? Because without them, this event tonight would not really have been possible. So I really need y'all to make some noise for her. Can y'all please welcome Brittany to the stage?
Hello, everyone. Hello.
It's Brittany from out there 9.
I just want to say thank you for everybody coming out tonight, especially everyone coming from Baton Rouge. I do appreciate y'all taking this drive to come out here tonight. So I can touch you. I love to make sure eyes roll back, your body sway, your tongue speak a foreign language at the thought of all we've overcome type love. Where you tell your boss, I can't work on Sundays because that's our day love. Where the thought of life without me just ain't worth thinking. That I searched all over, couldn't find nobody. I looked high and low, still couldn't find nobody. Type love. That church song that makes you sing the chorus, the lead, and even preach a little because you feel it that much. That going to church strictly for this song, love. That church song where you stray from the nonchalant, heartless trend and believing it again, love. I love that billions of people can feel for a person they've never even met type love. I want a church song, love. This one right here, I don't really have a title for it, but I'm gonna call it I Cut My Hair For You. It's gonna get deep. Alright. Man that's never been loved, I cut my hair for you. I do it just because, not because you wanted to even ask me to, but I would get rid of all this damage just to start something new with you. With that being said, I'm scared to fall in love. It all starts so simple. First a kiss, now we making love. I always knew love was a drug, cause only it can make me do the crazy shit I do. Like ear hustling while you on the phone, cause I wanna know who we talking to. Just scrolling down your Facebook back to 2016, cause I wanna know the family I will soon be introduced to. Having an attitude when you don't text back, because I struggle with I miss you. Damn, I really got some issues. But it's nothing I want to fix for you. I would love you just because, not because you asked or even expected me to. Because when it comes to men, women get minimum wage, but I'm willing to up the pay for you. And I know I'm not Tim's Future or Drake, but damn it, I may even wait for you. Don't tell my friends I said that. I'm playing. Like Moses in the Red Sea, I pray to God always clears a way for you. I wouldn't play about you. Man that's never been loved, I'd cut my hair for you.
Don't play with no heart. Because what? She not one of them.
So I guess when you finally get that man, we gonna see a new haircut.
Can't wait for G.I. Jane too.
G.I. Jane.
Watch out for Will Smith.
So that really concludes our list of poets for the night. But what we do want to do is maybe open up the floor one more time for the open mic in case there was someone earlier who wanted to. Okay, yeah, big round, another little one. His hand went straight up. All right, so we're gonna open up the floor for the open mic. You know what I'm saying? So, any overall guests that are interested in sharing some of the things they've been working on, here's your opportunity to do so. Just make your way to the DJ booth. So look like we got a little lineup going on. We got 3 hands up. Let's go. All right, so first we're gonna overall welcome Big Brown and Lou to the front. Okay. So the hand I saw second was the gentleman with the world. I can't see from back here. Somebody help me out. What did shirt say? Yeah, come tell a joke, brother. Come tell a joke.
Wait, I see a man. I saw your man.
I ain't gonna tell you 3 jokes. What did the commode tell the bathtub? What did the commode tell the bathtub?
What did he say?
I get more booty than you. This is an old joke. Everybody ought to know this one. Why did the birds fly south?
Kill that.
I'm lost on this one.
It was too far to walk. I ain't gonna tell that before this.
Oh no,
We done heard a lot tonight, man. We done heard about the legs. We done heard about the daddies. We done heard about a whole lot of things, man. You gotta tell us the truth.
I can't tell you somebody.
Come on, man. Oh, they green, man. You can't go off on the boom, man. You can't go off on. He can't go off. All right, look, y'all. Give him a round of applause. A warm round of applause. There it is. Come on, man. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm still kind of interested what that joke was. You know what I'm saying? That hype, he built it up for that one. All right, so look, y'all, we got DQ. DQ about to come to the stage. You know what I'm saying? First he came as a singer, now a singer, guitar player. You know what I'm saying? I can't belittle him. You know what I'm saying? He big man. But listen. He about to share some overall unreleased poetry with y'all. Listen, I need y'all to open your eyes, open your ears, open your hearts, and vibe out.
First cup of tea. I was probably 13, trying things, being naive in hopes to figure out what flavor was right for me. That first cup was bitter, not at all sweet. But me, In a rush to drink, not knowing the heat and the seed it brings, I took a sip only to see that this shit burned me. Maybe this is just not my cup of tea. But I love to drink, so I'll try again. Maybe if I stir it up, add sugar, make it sweet, mix it in, assuming that maybe that'll bring down the heat. But nah, it was still hot and I was still deceived. Crazy of me to believe that if I add more sweet to my tea, it would be just right for me. But it's not that easy finding your cup of tea. Eventually, I tried another flavor, something that I favor, a sweet caramel tea. The smell was lovely. This is the one I'm sure to savor. So me, still in a rush to drink, never given time to think that maybe if I stir and blow a little, it wouldn't be filled with so much heat. I took a sip, and what do you know? This shit burned me. Confused and outraged, not knowing what I've done. Wrong preparation, attempting to receive restoration from a hot-ass drink that seemingly causes dehydration. So I know what to do now. I'll grab some ice cubes, drop them in, and for sure it'll cool down. It made sense at the time, but with time, this tea of mine became watered down. My warm, diluted tea. My experiences with tea are turning out to be nothing like I expected, so I reflected. One was too hot and definitely not sweet enough. I probably would have enjoyed it more if I didn't like to drink so much. The other was a little of the same hot to touch, but it was actually sweet. Maybe the problem is me and not the tea. Maybe it's my impulse to drink. I should just be patient, and I have a problem with waiting. Ice don't help, it waters down the tea and the flavor starts fading, leaving me waiting. Waiting in my thoughts, because I had so many expectations on what it would be, what it should be. Something warm to drink when I wake and something warm for when I go to sleep. So I'm not convinced that this is how it should be. I'll pick myself up, cool my tongue, and try again, because so far this is not my cup of tea. In my search for the perfect tea for me, I found a tea called the Cuban. All the flavor of the Caribbean minus the cigar smoke. I learned from my past not to drink too fast. I want to admire the ingredients in the bag. No need to alter the flavor, so the sugar this time I just won't add. I stirred, waiting patiently for the perfect time to drink, praying that this tea is better, not bitter, not too hot to consume, and not diluted from my attempts to make it more enjoyable. So I take a sip, and what do you know? This shit is pretty good. It gave a warmth that eggnog or coffee never could. I think I have this tea thing understood. I believe the Cuban tea is my cup of tea.
So we have one more poet that was on our overall lineup for the night. So we want to make sure that they get the chance to share. Can y'all give a warm welcome for Yanni?
Hey, I'm Yanni. The first poem is called, well, actually I don't have a name for this one. Okay. I'm truly blessed, still having times when I'm stressed. Pain I can't explain, I just charge to the game. I could really mind fuck you, nigga. When I'm about to spit, it's like a finger about to pull the trigger. I don't understand why everyone thinks they know me. Oh, you know me? Well, please come and show me. Quiet and timid, but trust me when I say I've had my fucking limit. Can't explain what I see to someone that's blind to the truth. Can't even blame y'all when the world is corrupting our youth. Thank you. The second one is called Moving On. Moving on. Such an easy thing to do. It's been 2 years and I'm still not over you. All you gave me was pain. The type of pain you see in the Tyler Perry movie and the nigga got her going insane. The type of pain that makes you want to kill. Then after you sit back and think, damn, is this shit real? Move on. Just move on. Move on from pain and pleasure. Move on from trials and tribulations. Moving on is such an easy thing to do. Just not easy when it's dealing with you. Make this one right here a fucking note to self. Appreciate the fact that someone actually gave a fuck about your mental health. Loving you was like stepping on broken glass. Infatuated with the idea of making us last. Days in the sun filled with tears. The feeling like a stray when I'm around my peers. You took a part of me that I will never get back. So now I'm taking it one step at a time, getting on the right track. Thank you. and this one is called A Novel. I got you for eternity. Makes me wonder how much I really mean to you when you're constantly hurting me. I know you think I've got my mind made up, but it's like I'm drinking out the same empty cup. Like I'm getting a tattoo without the ink. I'm stuck in a daze, forgetting to blink. My emotions keep flowing, so these words gotta keep going. I wouldn't do this with anybody else. Suddenly, I'm not feeling myself. Everything I write is dealing with my thoughts, sometimes dealing with you. I know he's catching the clues. This nigga's giving me the blues. I'd be lying if I said I don't get jealous. A topic for another day. Not much I can really say. I'll just end this poem now, waiting for a part 2. It's too many thoughts when I'm thinking about you. Part 2. I had a visualization of you and me. My heart is like flowers blooming on a tree. I would take it a step further, but you're giving me the 3rd degree. I had a perfect image in my head as I meditate in my bed. You would connect with my mind, body, and soul, but clearly you had another goal. Now I'm stuck with your negative energy and it's taking a toll. All he ever wanted was control over me, over my mental health, preventing me from truly becoming my better self. Thank you. And y'all can follow me on Instagram, Playgirl Yanni, Y8
I can't cap. Yanni, you made me realize something. You ever realize some people curse harsher than other people? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I didn't say a lot of the words that she said, but for some reason when she said it, it hit different. All right, so look, we got any more? We got Big Rob, the last one still trying to go.
I gotta go back.
Whoa, I thought you was Big Rob, not the Little Rob. You're giving Little Rob activities right now.
No.
Mike, I'm just joking. I'm gonna stop. I want to see you turn, Big Rob. All right, so look, we're gonna welcome Mike to the stage. Hey, brother, if you got that joke, hey y'all, I think he didn't up it. He ready, y'all.
I'm not a poet or anything like that. I just was experienced some shit, like I was frustrated with life overall, you know, and I just wrote this shit down. So to life. Fuck. Damn. Alright, here we go. What is your purpose? Your reasoning in which you see it be okay to submit me through this mental warfare. Often empathetic of emotions around me and true to my own, the way I react is definitely a hard decision to make. As I imagine an outcome from a decision that I see others often easily make, I remember that no life happens in perfect repetition. I also know that I will fight this battle as long as I allow myself to. I don't know where this undying desire manifested from. Is it some type of guilt? I like to say that it's more of a realization of what is truly important. Better late than never, right? I still haven't gotten my answer. How long will I continue to fight this battle? If I turn my back, I feel as though I neglect what's important. Or maybe I'm just afraid of losing. How many wounds will I allow myself to receive in this battle? Or maybe I'm just waiting on fatal results. Well, yeah. My name on Instagram is _ Machiavelli. I don't do poetry, but I make music, so if y'all want to vibe with me, you can follow me.
All right, so look, y'all. We're gonna do something a little different this time. You know what I'm saying? We got one poet who really overall want to share with y'all, but they feel like they're not trying to get out their seat. So we're gonna do something special.
Hey y'all, I'm Jasmine Brown. I'm from California, and I go to Southern University. Excuse me. Anyways, we're gonna talk about that later. So this poem is called Reflected. It's my first time, so be gentle. I'm flawed in every way you can think of, yet you still choose me. Insecurities sometimes flash through, yet you still choose me. Sometimes I wonder, when do you ever get to choose you? Not realizing that we are just alike, because when I choose you, I choose me. You are a reflection of me, my other whole half. I know you wonder why I said my other whole half, but you are already whole because you are you. It's like a Twix bar. I'm the right and you're the left. It wouldn't be complete without me and you. That's all. Thank you.
Yo, shout out to Jasmine. All right, man. Listen, the time is yours. We got one more?
Yeah, Dad said he got the last joke though.
Oh, okay. He got another joke, man. Come on. No, man, listen. Don't listen to them. These people are bad influences. You should not listen to them. You should listen to us. You should. Come on, man. You gotta tell us. You gotta tell us the joke, man.
Go ahead, Mike, tell a joke.
We grown.
Listen. If she do anything to you, I'm your witness, man. I was here. I seen it. Oh, man. Wait. Look. I got an idea. Are y'all open to this? What if we cover your ears? Can we do that? Can we cover your ears? Yeah, that's a win-win, right? That's a win-win. You won't even hear the joke. Oh, you told her the joke, buddy. You're not supposed to tell me the joke. Look. Beat me. Come cover your grandma's ears. Come cover their ears. You gotta come cover their ears. Oh.
Y'all probably done heard it before.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't Dolomite have sex with the whole stroke?
Oh man.
He told her, he said, bitch, your tits are hanging down like a shit house bucket. Your pussy's so funny, a dog would eat nothing.
Wait a minute.
So again, I feel like it's been proven. Some people, when they cuss, it's different from other people. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. It's just different. So, let's see.
You want me to end it?
My brother, I see you got on the guitar. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he got a guitar, right?
So you talking about static? Okay, you know what I'm saying? How about this? Let's go ahead and let's open up the stage. We're gonna go ahead and do the vibes. We're gonna overall get everything set up. But in the meantime, we're gonna play a little music while we overall doing this. If you ain't got your drink yet, you need to go get that drink because you're about to get a little treat. If you ain't got the food, you need to go get you some food because you're gonna be hungry while you're listening to this treat. So listen, we about to get it going. Y'all vibing with that? If y'all vibing with that, say yeah.
Like a window, it's a view, and I hope you see me too. There's love here. There's talent. There's a bevy of jewelry. I'm beside a bunch of diamonds and it's shining. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. You know, we made it through our miles, one step at a time. With your left foot, with your right. You know what I'm saying? There's love.
Sometimes it's hard to tell you so. You may not be in the mood to learn what you think you know. Come on. When I find you wanna keep yourself from me. That's right.
When I don't have the strength, I'm just a mirror
Of what I see.
of what I see.
Tell them why. how I know that?